Good morning or evening or whatever time you're watching this. So it is a new week, it's a new month. It is a new time to watch some movies and some television series, specifically on streaming. Because movie theaters are getting back into order, which is very, very good, but you know, I haven't seen them yet. I won't go over the Golden Globe winners today. I just want to go over streams today. I need to do some research on some Golden Globe winners. Probably around Oscar time. That's when I'll do some more on those. To start off, I want to mention that I didn't know that Tom and Jerry came out last weekend, nor did I tell you guys, and I know you were very, very pissed off. But I watched it. It was released on HBO Max. It's also in theaters. If you feel safe and you want to be safe and you trust your theater, go to the theater and pay for this movie because it was hilarious. I've always been a Tom and Jerry fan. I've seen, they made one movie before and I've seen it. And I actually really, really enjoyed it. I was kind of surprised how much I would enjoy this one. I like Chloe Grace Moretz, who plays Hit Girl from the Kick-Ass movies. And Tim Story directed it. He's a very good director. I went over his filmography in my CBT or CPT submission video. And Michael Pena is hilarious in it. Ken Jeong's only in it a little bit, but it was a funny movie. I recommend it. If you're a adult who doesn't have kids and can still watch kid movies, I think you'll like it because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm seeing a lot of hate online. I'm not sure why. Probably because people hate like remakes or whatever, but I've grown to accept it at a certain point. It does get a little too much, but bring back the old cartoons? Come on, you know. Plus, I kind of like the juxtaposition of animation and live action, kind of like Space Jam. That's basically what they did. They're like, hey, let's do Space Jam. Okay, it worked. It was funny. I enjoyed it. All right, so we're going to go over what to stream this week between March 1st and March 7th. Today is March 1st. We're going to start with Amazon Prime. Wow, my cats are going crazy. Amazon Prime released today was 48 Hours. Great Eddie Murphy buddy cop movie. 50-50, a good buddy film with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen. It's kind of sad, but it's very, very good. Another 48 Hours, which is a sequel to, you guessed it, 48 Hours. Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte, by the way. As Good as It Gets, Jack Nicholson film. It's really good. I don't know what this is, but I had to mention it. I didn't even look it up, but I want someone to watch it and let me know how it is. It's called Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader. Let me know how that is. Attack the Block was something that John Boyega did that got him a lot more noticed. It was directed by someone who, Joe Cornish. Directed by George Cornish. Joe Cornish. I apologize. It was written and directed by Joe Cornish, who frequently works with Edgar Wright, and it's also got Nick Frost in it. It's not. It's weird because it's an alien invasion movie. It's kind of I would say it's a little bit about gentrification as well. They're just protecting your neighborhood, really. But there are really, really cheesy aliens in it, but it's actually not about that. It's a comedy, and it is pretty good. But it stars John Boyega. I recommend it if you like him. All right, moving on. A Very Brady sequel. I liked it when I was a kid, and it's coming out on Prime. All three Back to the Futures. Cocktail! Tom Cruise silly bartending movie. One of the silliest movies I've ever seen. It's not meant to be a comedy. I watched it in the past few years. I don't know why. I don't want to call it a good movie. But I do. I think Tom Cruise is crazy as fuck in real life. But I do like Tom Cruise movies. And I enjoyed this one. But for the wrong reasons. Due Date. Excellent Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis film. Watch that. Also directed by Todd Phillips. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. If you haven't heard of it, then you're probably too late. But if you haven't seen it or you want to get nostalgic, it's on Amazon Prime. Extract with Jason Bateman and Mila Kunis, directed by Mike White. Written and directed by Mike White. Not Mike White. Woof. I apologize. It's the guy who did King of the Hill and Office Space. Sorry, when you have an encyclopedia of knowledge, it really, really starts to dwindle sometimes. Mike Judge. I am judging myself for not remembering Mike Judge. What else came out? Oh, Extract. It's a pretty good movie. If you're a Mike Judge fan, I recommend it. If you liked Office Space, I recommend it. Oh, For Colored Girls, which is a Tyler Perry film. I haven't seen many Tyler Perry films. The only one I like truly, truly love is Diary of a Mad Black Woman. After that, I'm not a big Medea fan, but I know that I've watched Four Colored Girls, and I Can Do Bad All by Myself, whilst working at CSL when it was on TV. And I'm starting to, I think I'm going to give Tyler Perry another chance. It's just when he's not, Medea makes me laugh sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. Usually his films are like more man-hating to me. Like the man is always wrong, which growing up, I'm starting to realize is more and more true. However, seems a little more man-hatey than I'd like. But watching these films, not only does it get a great cast, which has great acting, but his writing is legit good, dialogue-wise and situation-wise. But For Colored Girls and I Can Do Bad All by Myself have entered the list. In the Line of Fire is pretty good. Patriot Games is a Jack Ryan, Harrison Ford film. By the way, if you never realized something about Harrison Ford and you're a fan, he points a lot. Patriots Day, I haven't seen. I don't know why I haven't seen it, but it's got Marky Mark. I added that on there because I hear it's very, very good. I'm going to have to watch it. Rain Man, which is a classic. Rushmore, which is a not as well-known Wes Anderson film. Full Monty is very fun. The Spirit, which is an excellent, maybe not excellent, but I love it. Frank Miller film. He directed it by himself. He's the guy who did the Sin Cities. So if you like Sin Cities, watch The Spirit. The Terminal, which is one of my favorite Spielberg films starring Tom Hanks. The Whole Nine Yards. Tombstone, which I watched recently. It's pretty good. W, which I actually thought was pretty good. I'm not a big Oliver Stone fan besides U-Turn, but I did like W. And Wet Hot American Summer, if you want a really funny, hilarious comedy. You probably watched the TV show, not the movie. The movie's the best. And this week, on March 5th, which is Friday, Coming to America 2 comes out on Amazon Prime. So make sure that you are getting prepared by watching Coming to America 1, which is also on Prime right now. So get hyped because Eddie Murphy's coming back this week. All right, moving on to Hulu. Today, The 13th Warrior, 50-50 as well. A Barry Brady sequel as well. As Good as It Gets as well. Attack the Block as well. Blow, which is a very good drug movie starring Johnny Depp. Brooklyn's Finest, which is an excellent film starring Don Cheadle, Ethan Hawke, Richard Gere, and Wesley Snipes. Check it out. I love that movie. I've seen it way too many times, though. Cocktail, again. Demolition Man, speaking of Wesley Snipes, with Sly Stallone. It's a great action film. Check it out. I think they're making a second one. That's what the word on the grapevine is. They're pretty old, though, so I don't know why they're doing that. The Descent is one of the best horror films ever made. Watch The Descent. It's great. Employee of the Month, I did enjoy. It's not my favorite Dane Cook film, but it's pretty funny. Enemy of the State, Will Smith classic with Gene Hackman. The Ghost Rider, which is actually great. It's got Ewan McGregor and Pierce Bronson. The Great Debaters. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Denzel Washington directed it and stars in it. Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I'm not sure which Ice Age it is, but I do like that series. In the Line of Fire again. Judge Dredd, another classic Sly Stallone film. Malcolm X is going to be released on Hulu, or is today. The Ninth Gate is another great film with Johnny Depp. It's a great detective film that has to do with like God and the devil and stuff like that. Check it out. Pandorum is a really good space thriller. It's got Ben Foster and Dennis Quaid. Check that out. Patriot Games again. Predators, I thought was a very underrated Predator sequel. Check it out. It stars Adrian Brody, Danny Trejo. Oh, I can't say his name because that's kind of a surprise, but it's very good. It's a solid Walton Goggins, Topher Grace. It's a solid sequel to Predator. Anyone who says differently, they're wrong. I don't care what they say. Pretty Woman, Rushmore again. Scrooged with Bill Murray. It's a great Christmas movie. It's not Christmas, but check it out. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Social Network, I love that movie. Great dialogue. The Spirit again. Stargate, I've never watched, but I'm mentioning it for the nerds out there. Starsky and Hutch, I've been wanting to watch this for a very long time. Again, I like it a lot. I'm a big Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson fan, so it's nice to see them again. The Terminal again. The Tourists, I might try again. I remember hating that movie, but everyone else loving it. The Twist wasn't very good to me. It's Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. Traitor is a very good, not well-known Don Cheadle film. Check that out. Vertical Limit has one of the best thrillers, and it's got two scenes that are very hard to look at the camera. Wedding Crashers, yeah, Whole Nine Yards again, and Young Frankenstein. I have a young sir that works at my job that has never seen Young Frankenstein but loves Mel Brooks. Watch Young Frankenstein. It's probably the best one. And on Friday is Boss Level, which is another time loop movie. It looks very good. It stars Crossbones from Avengers. I can't remember his real name, but it looks legit. It looks kind of funny. It's written and directed by Joe Carnahan, who did some Smoking Aces and The Gray. It looks fun. It looks good. I'm excited for it. And on Friday, Ammonite. It's with Kate Wilson and Saoirse Ronan. I haven't seen it, but now that's going to be joining Hulu, so I'll watch it. And Beirut, which is with John Hamm and Rosamund Pike. So I'm pretty excited for that. All right, moving on to HBO Max. Today, 10 years has Channing Tatum, Rosario Dawson, Justin Long, Oscar Isaac, Anthony Mackie, Falcon, and Chris Pratt, Star-Lord. I've never heard of this movie, but that got released today. It's called 10 Years. I'm going to check it out. You should too. We'll see how we like it. Adventureland, admittedly pretty good. This was back when I wasn't a big Kirsten Stewart fan, and I don't like Jesse Eisenberg, but he picks good movies. The original Assault on Precinct 13 and the new one. I prefer the new one. Bandits is a great Bruce Willis. What's his name? Bruce Willis and Billy Bob Thornton film. Blade. It's Blade. Brothers Grimm. Shout out to Heath, or R.I.P. Heath Ledger. That's really good. Terry Gilliam directed that. Check that out. It's one of Heath's last films. Bowfinger. Charlotte's Web, the new one. Chips, I've heard, is awful, but it looks very funny, and it looks fun, so I'm going to watch it. Constantine. The Doors with Val Kilmer. Dr. Dolittle 2, not Dr. Dolittle 1. I don't know if it's already on there or what, but if you're looking for a family film for your kids, that's a solid one. Dream House with Rachel Weisz and Daniel Craig, which, by the way, they were both married to other people. I believe both married to other people, and then they had an affair for that film, and they got married. It's a pretty good, I wouldn't say horror, I'd say mystery, but it's got horror elements. Driving Miss Daisy, classic. Fierce People. This is where, Tony, you're going to pause. Fierce People. I have not seen it yet. No, apparently the reason I'm adding this to my list is because I believe I have seen it. I just don't remember it. But Anton Yelchin is in it. So is Donald Sutherland and Diane Lane. It's directed by Griffin Dunn, who's a pretty good director. I don't remember it. It's on that list. Maybe try it. If you like Anton Yelchin, check it out. Apparently it is a drama thriller. Yeah, I don't remember it, but apparently I've seen it. I don't know. Chris Evans is in it too. So is Kristen Stewart too. Weird. Anyways, Finding Neverland. I don't know why I have that on my list. I guess because it was a legit good movie, but it's not something you really want to watch. Going in Style was pretty good. Just Before I Go, I have not watched. I've heard good things. The King's Speech is an excellent film. Live by Night is not a good movie. I added this to the list in case you were scrolling and saw that there is a Ben Affleck, Zoe Saldana film. That's not it. Don't watch that. Look for The Town. Do not watch Live by Night. It is not good. I did not like that movie. I'm sorry, Ben, but it wasn't good. The Lost Boys is a classic. Man on a Ledge. Watch this movie for the wrong reasons. It's one of the most ridiculous films I've ever seen. About a man on a ledge. All the Oceans films, 11, 12, and 13, will be joining HBO Max as well. Our brand is Crisis is Only Okay. I'd actually skip that. I just have it on there because I like Sandra Bullock, but that's probably my least favorite Sandra Bullock film. Pitch Perfect. I like Pitch Perfect. The Quiet Ones. Now, The Quiet Ones I don't remember very well either, but I added it to the list because... Oh, no, I didn't... I think I did watch this. Is it the 2004? Yeah, I did watch this. I remember enjoying it. However, it's, one of those kind of sort of exorcism films. It's got Jared Harris, but it's got Olivia Cooke, who's a rising star, who should be recognized for everything that she does. So maybe check that out if you're looking for kind of like an exorcist-y type of film. The Raven was okay, but it's got John Cusack, so that makes it better. Red Dragon is great if you like Hannibal Lecter. Secretary is a classic, I don't know if BDSM film is the right one, but it's sexy with Maggie Gyllenhaal, even though a lot of guys don't find her very attractive. It's pretty good. Stand Up Guys is very good as well. It's got Al Pacino, Christopher Walken, and Alan Arkin, and it's about a pair of aging stickmen who try to get the gang back together for one last hurrah before one of the guys takes his last assignment to kill his comrade. It's actually very good, and I think with a plot outline like that, you can't go wrong. I remember it very well. It's good. Tim Burton's Corpse Bride was disappointing to me, but it's on HBO Max in case you're interested. Unforgettable. Oh, Unforgettable. Not the TV series, but the film has Rosario Dawson and Katherine Heigl. It's kind of like Obsessed with Idris Elba and Beyonce, except it's Rosario Dawson and Katherine Heigl. I haven't seen it, but it looks... I like those types of crazy bitch films, so I added that to the list. The Voices! Great Ryan Reynolds movie. Sorry, great Ryan Reynolds movie. I won't tell you anything about it. It's called The Voices. It stars Ryan Reynolds. Check it out. Veronica Mars movie. I haven't watched anything Veronica Mars, but I know it's very, very popular. God dang, what's going on with me? Wedding Crashers, also. And on Wednesday is Hunter x Hunter, episodes 100 through 148. Never watched it, but I know that it's popular. Okay, finally, moving on to Netflix. We have today a Biggie documentary came out called "I Got a Story to Tell." Batman Begins, Crazy Stupid Love, Dances with Wolves, I Am Legend. What Dances with Wolves I haven't seen, but I've always wanted to watch. I Am Legend, Invictus, which I fell asleep to, but I hear it's very good. Jason X is terrible, but I love it. Killing Gunther I haven't watched, but it looks pretty good. Lego Marvel Spider-Man Vexed by Venom. The reason I added this to the list is because I hear these Lego Marvel movies are actually way better than you think. I haven't watched one of them, but I added that onto there. Rain Man. Tenacious D and the Prick of Destiny. Definitely watching this sometime this week. The Dark Knight, Pursuit of Happiness, Training Day, and Year One, Harold Ramis's last film. Tomorrow, a movie called Black or White. It's written and directed by Mike Binder. It stars Kevin Costner. It's about a mixed family. I haven't watched it, but I'm kind of adding that on the list for me. Wednesday is a film called Moxie. I shared this YouTube trailer. It looks very good. It's about high school girls that get tired of dudes just being dudes by subjecting women only for their appearance, and they decide to actually stick up for themselves. It's directed by Amy Poehler. It looks really, really good. It looks very, very good. I'm pretty excited about it. Parker is also going to be released, which is that Jason Statham J-Lo film. I haven't watched it, but if you're looking for a probably mindless action film, there you go. Safe Haven, we'll never watch it, but it's Nicholas Sparks, so you'll probably enjoy it. On Thursday, a Pacific Rim anime will be released as well. And that's it for this week for Netflix. And that's it for this week for all streaming. We did it, guys. I'm sure this will be 20 minutes long again, but that's what you should watch this week. I got some I got some fun things in store for you. So stick around, keep watching, or not watching, or just subscribing, or just liking, or just commenting. And let me know what I should watch. Oh, I do want to add on that I did like the idea of a movie club. So I'm gonna try to say Wednesdays I'll do. What would the movie club? Yeah, I'll work out the details. In fact, I'll probably cut out this bit. I'm just gonna cut out this bit. Okay. Thank you for watching. You guys have a fantastic week. Let's make March our bitch.